So welcome to SHOT Show 2018. We're here at the proper booth, as you can see behind us, here with 4 of our top shooters, 2 brand ambassadors and 2 sponsored shooters. Let me start off with our brand ambassadors first. Next to me is Wes Doss. He has both a 20-year law enforcement and military background and owns Kyber Associates and is in the 2nd year as our brand ambassador. Next to Wes is Mandy Bachman. Mandy's a decorated member of the Wilson Combat Shooting Team and also our 2nd brand ambassador. Next to Mandy is Dustin Pluth, one of our sponsored shooters, also a local St. Louis guy where we're based. He is an active competitive shooter and a Springfield Armory rep, and also on the staff of the range in St. Louis. Next to him is Kevin Dixie. Kevin is the owner of No Other Choice Training Company over also in St. Louis, and also a member of the range staff. We want to have you get to know our competitive shooters a little bit better, so I'm going to ask them some questions and we'll find out their answers. First question is for everyone. Just pass the microphone down. What are your big plans for 2018 in the firearms industry? We'll start with Wes.
Our plans in 2018 are pretty much parallel to 2017. It's just good, positive growth, working with new companies, new manufacturers, being in new locations, new training, and having access to more law enforcement, military personnel this year. You know, over the last couple of years, we've gone well in excess of 10,000 trained, and we're just looking to keep pushing the envelope and making our footprint larger across the country.
Excellent. Mandy?
So for 2018, I have several different pistol classes that I'm going to be teaching with Bill and Joyce Wilson, and I'm shooting lots of matches, you know, traveling as much as I can and shooting as much as I can.
2018, doing a lot of training as you guys are doing, and then also shooting a lot of matches, doing a lot of demos. I have a lot of things planned with some of my sponsors and some of my companies that I represent, and yeah, it's going to be a fun year. A lot of big things.
All right, well, my plans for 2018 are continuously growing the gun community. So a lot of what I do is outreach work to let everybody know freedom is for everyone. So we're taking that on tour this year. It's the first year, so I'm happy for that. So we got 10 American cities, and we're going to grow the 2nd community one person at a time. That's what I'm doing.
Excellent. Okay, well, hang on the microphone for a second. So tell us something that's really exciting coming up this year that maybe is new and innovative that you haven't tried before. Obviously, you said touring. Maybe elaborate on that.
Yeah, so the Aiming for the Truth tour is where we go out and we go in communities and let everybody know that the enrichment of the Second Amendment is for everybody, right? So the big thing about that is we have people excited that they can see the gun community, and I'm happy to have Proper on board, actually come in and care about their lives. Not just selling them products, but actually care about enriching lives and making their lives better, getting them jobs and helping out with things that everyday common man and woman can understand. So I'm excited about that because when you get the text messages and the emails about, hey, you got me a job and now I can feed my kids, or, you know, and I appreciate you guys and thanks for being nice about the way you told me about my freedoms in the Second Amendment, and I appreciate that. So I'm just excited about that and look forward to getting it going more.
Okay, great. So Dustin, you've been known to shoot a competition or 2 here and there.
1 or 2.
And as well as teach others how to shoot and how to conceal carry and so forth. So what would you tell someone who is considering getting into competitive shooting?
Do it. That's it. Simple as that. Just make the time. Either get private lessons, go to a class, friends or family members who you trust and you know that they actually can teach you the correct ways, not just instructors. And then just go to your monthly match. We are nice. I know we wear jerseys and we look really awesome, but you can ask us questions. You can say, hey, why do you use the gear you do? Why are they doing these things that they're doing? Why are they moving and shooting? And then just do it. Really, whatever you have in your closet, you can come out and shoot a match. So just do it.
All right, so I'm going to pass it to Mandy, please. Obviously, you're a competitive shooter as well and a decorated member of the Wilson Combat Shooting Team. Tell us how you got started in competitive shooting and then with Wilson Combat in particular.
So I pretty much just lucked into the whole shooting thing. I didn't shoot growing up. We actually kind of bumped into Bill and Joyce Wilson. They bought some land out to where we live, and I started going out there and watching my husband shoot and watching them shoot, and, you know, like he said, you know, I just needed to try it, but I was too intimidated to try it. And, you know, people in the gun community are so nice and so helpful. And, you know, with a little bit of, you know, pressure from them to just finally give it a try, I did. And I got the bug. You know, that's what happens to a lot of people. Once they try it, they get the bug. And, you know, you really, really enjoy it and have a good time.
Okay, excellent. And Wes, for you. So you sponsor the LSL Lights, Heights, and Lasers tour every year. You run that tour with Kyber. For folks who might not know about LSL, fill us in a little bit more about it.
Well, LSL, or Light Sights and Lasers, is a unique event. It is the only training initiative that travels the United States, marketed out like a concert tour, that provides cost-free training to law enforcement and military. It's allows us to do that is the cooperative efforts of our sponsors like Proper and other industry partners. We've been able to reach from Alaska to Hawaii, up and down the eastern seaboard, throughout the Midwest, throughout the Southwest, all across the country. It's a very unique event. It's the only one of its kind, and the footprint continues to grow. Like I said, we're in the beginning of our 6th year. December 31st of 2015, it was 10,650 that we've trained, a little over 3,000 departments across the country. So we're making a difference, we're making an effort, and we're trying to impact positively from a training perspective, law enforcement and military.
Excellent. So I want to thank everybody for joining us, all 4 of these great competitive shooters and 2 brand ambassadors. For more about Proper, look up us on proper.com, it's PROPPER.com, or at Wear Proper on any of the social media outlets. Thanks for tuning in.